Alright, so next room. This is where I keep the majority of my collectibles, and also where I record all my videos. As you can see, it's a little chaotic in here, except against this wall. Some of these have fallen down today. I can never quite seem to get the Toonie Terrors to stay up, but you can see them there. A few mixed of horror, sci-fi figures, another one that's fell down. Of course, this case isn't very full. Up here, more artwork. This is my custom Trick or Treat Studios Leatherface mask. What I did was I cut that goofy looking mouth out of it. I stripped down the paint, repainted it, redid the hair. Just added a handful of things. This is, of course, a horribly inaccurate chainsaw. I pieced this together from a random chainsaw I found. The blade is made of plexiglass and just painted, and the body is gutted, and you can put a speaker inside that will allow it to rev up and make horrible chainsaw noises. My Spock painting art piece, that's I'll always have a love for Leonard Nimoy in that part and that character. Adam Kubert signed Batman print. We have what is it? The Lost Boys art print. I've got several of these. Vance Kelly, that's what I was trying to come up with, is the artist to this piece. He's the artist to several of the art pieces I have in here. Got a little Terminator head down there. There's my Killer Clowns from Outer Space. That's a Trick or Treat Studios mask. Custom and painted by Jamie Grove, who did paintwork for Avatar, all kinds of things. Iron Man, a handful of things. He sold this mask to me fairly cheaply, actually. I was disappointed when he shoved it in a tiny box and it got paint chips on it. That's still a bit of a grudge I hold. There's a cotton candy gun. Up here some more art prints. Thanos, Goonies, Venom versus Spider-Man. Down here is my collection that you see in all of my videos. And that was my most recently reviewed thing, was the Mummy accessory set. There's another review that'll probably go up before this. Of course, I've got my thing shelf there. That also includes a McFarlane Blair monster there in the background. Kind of random Jason Back to the Future figures. Over here we have a Jason Edmondson Creature from the Black Lagoon poster. I wish he'd really make a line out of these. He did an Invisible Man, but I'm not exactly sure what else is coming out next from him. Down there is my Joe Bob Briggs and Darcy signed photo. I got that from them by signing up for their Patreon. Over there is my Freddy vs. Jason signed photo, both by Robert and Ken, who played both the parts. One says, Freddy's coming for you, and the other says, you're mine, which is really cool. I love that kind of thing. We'll move around here, and we have Frankenstein as well as Kessler Wolf. Up above are some pieces of Demogorgon and my Tots Frankenstein mask. We got Myers and Sam from Trick or Treat down there. And then we have one of my favorite figures, which is the New Blood Jason. And then we have our original Freddy Krueger. Further up, got a Beetlejuice art print. Love that. Deathstroke. Then we got my Tots again. Wolfman mask. I do like Trick or Treat Studios as far as masks go. They do a pretty good job, and then I can sometimes take it a little step further. Here is another art piece. This is RoboCop this time. I think this is another Vance Kelly piece. It's an older one, if I do remember. Here's my C.J. Graham photo op, as well as he signed that. He was a super cool dude. Here's a stack of Fangoria magazines. Yep, old school. Then I got another shelf of fallen down Toonie Terrors, and then Ninja Turtle shelf that's not quite complete, and then just another rando shelf there. You just obviously it's a hard time getting NECA toys to stand up even with the stands. Over here I have a couple posters that I've yet to be able to put up. I just don't have any room in here. It's a little bitty 8x12 room. Behind that is the Ghostbusters poster that used to be behind me in my earlier videos. A bunch of random stuff. There's some random posters down there. Old school Dell computer I use to record stuff on. Obviously I'm recording audio on it right now for this. Got a Freddy vs. Jason poster there. Goonies poster there. This is just my random rack. Figures that I've reviewed, figures, accessories and bits and pieces laying around, just all kinds of random stuff. Posters, boxes, you name it. Got a display case with a tumbler in it. That's not a Hot Toys tumbler, it's like a Tyco tumbler or something. Got my Hulk versus Wolverine print over there. Love that. Love the look of it. Then of course you know how this whole filming thing works. Those are my filming lights. One of my two cameras, that's the wide angle camera. And then I'm actually recording with my close-up camera. You can see some of my notes to myself there. Sometimes I want to stay on topic and I'll just glance at those a little bit. There's the microphone I use, little tools I use. These are for the lights back here. I can turn on and off. There's a toy I haven't reviewed. I'm behind on some things. There's another toy coming up I'm going to review. This is my everything I need to review shelf. As you can see, I just bought more than I could review and never got around to them. I will eventually get around to them. Then I have another Vance Kelly print there. The Thing. I think that's really cool. It's got a really cool lighting effect to it. And then another Vance Kelly print. I got to meet that dude sometime. That's American Werewolf. Pretty cool. And then I have a Back to the Future print there. And that's pretty much the entire room. As you can see, I try to keep it pretty organized. It gets a little bit away from me over here, but yeah, that's my recording area and little collectibles display room. And I really hope you enjoyed the tour. Let me see. Shall I do one of these selfie stick moments? So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the tour of everything in here and in my office. I tend to be just as much a collector as you are, and I hope you enjoy watching my reviews and hanging out on my channel. Like and subscribe, all that cool stuff. And as always, at the end of every video, I say catch you next time.